inspired your artist name?
Wrong House. It was originally going to be like Jake Stein, or I would make up a name, and the Wrong House Band. So it was going to be like a joke about like a house band, but it was like the Wrong House. That was going to be the band name, and then it was way too long, and then looked cool like that. So
yeah. Now you're just going to go on a blitz and launch like millions of tracks over the next 6 weeks.
I'm just trying to do like scattershot and write as many songs as possible, and kind of like, instead of I used to spend months on like 2 songs, and instead of doing that, I feel like sometimes I can be a waste of time, for me at least, because then it ends up like those songs kind of sucked, but you're too close to them, So this way I'm writing like 30 at once, and then like if one of them happens to be good, I didn't really spend much time on it. You know what I mean?
So if Zimmer is the gateway drug for classical music, what are you the gateway drug for?
Man, I don't know. It's so hard to describe what you play, but stuff that's like you wouldn't normally hear in like modern day pop or pop track,
How did you get started?
I guess like as part of a band in high school. I was playing before that, but I didn't really play out until high school. And I was kind of in like I was lead guitar in like another genreless act that like it just kind of played whatever. But it was kind of like trippy rock, like kind of psych rock. But I kind of have that background in like the post-production, in the studio side of things, and I did a lot of live sound too, but it was mainly like studio sort of sound engineering that I kind of gravitated toward, after I was kind of an artist in high school. So I'm trying to kind of merge the two, really be more into like the creative aspects of the production of it all. And
so we've been stuck inside for like over a month now. For you, has it been really like inspiring, or is it starting to be like you're getting sick of it, or like
it's actually been like pretty inspiring. I mean, as like kind of distasteful, or whatever the word would be, as it sounds to say, it's like kind of nice to not be going to work and just be able to write songs. I mean, I really think that like songwriting is the most important thing, at least if you want like your music to reach a lot of people, like a really wide audience, and not just like people who love guitar solos or whatever. So,
can you talk a little bit about some of your like musical influences?
I mean, personally, I really am a big fan of just, any of the guitar gods, like, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan are like my top guys. I really am getting into John Mayer. I mean, I'm taking this time to just listen to as much music as I can, and I never really gave John Mayer a chance until I'm just like, wow, he's like he did a whole like live blues album. Like, he's such a cool guy.
What is the first thing coming?
The first thing coming out will be an EP, which will probably be the first week of May. The second week in May, there will be an album. The third week, there will be a live album of stuff back when we were playing gigs that we kind of recorded in my basement.
What's your favorite movie?
It's either Spaceballs or Hot Fuzz.
How about your favorite music genre to listen to?
Probably blues. Probably like some good old like Albert King or Stevie Ray Vaughan or something.
Dogs or cats?
Oh, definitely cats, but I'm allergic to both.
Have you ever broken a bone?
I've never broken a bone.
Tacos or hamburgers?
Tacos, for sure.
What is your scariest performance memory?
I mean, that's the worst, when you like just totally play the wrong note.
Favorite place on the planet?
Right here, where I am right now.
Favorite albums?
Man, all-time favorite has got to be Dark Side of the Moon. That thing's incredible. I love Led Zeppelin 1. Oh, and Midnight Vultures by Beck is an amazing album.
Disneyland or Disney World?
I've never been to either, so I'm going to say Disney World because it sounds bigger and better. And bigger is always better, because this is America.
If you could choose any artist like throughout history, who would you want to spend an hour with?
Oh, man, dude, that is such a good question. I mean,
There's too many people.
I don't think that most of these artists would want to spend an hour with me, but if
they don't
I
have
could,
a choice, man.
If they don't have a choice, like I would say Jimi Hendrix, but I feel like he'd probably be doing way too many drugs for me to like even be able to ask him, I would rather spend time with someone like Paul McCartney or something, who he seemed always like to me to be kind of maybe more of a level-headed one,
Like any advice that you would give to fellow artists?
My parting advice would be, a lot of people in the past who were trying to do what we're trying to do didn't have the internet. Use the internet as much as you can, not just Reddit, but just any forum, any kind of, use social media. Don't be afraid of like social media promotion or promoting yourself, definitely you should be on that all the time, just promoting your stuff, like when you're not writing songs, because I think that's how you'll get in touch with people like us who are also musicians and will want to support each other, and that's kind of like your first tier, I think, of people that you need to be in a lot of contact with and make your fans are people who are also creating music,
Hey, Jake, I want to thank you for your time today, dude.
Yeah, totally, man.
Definitely.
And thanks so much for singing, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Anytime.
All right. Keep it real.
Later.
Flashes on the edge of vision. My heart keeps bumping to the beat it goes.